My name is Santino. This is Tanya.
Hello.
We work at U.S. Homes Realty, located right now at the moment here at the X on Belmont. But soon we're going to be moving to
Indian Orchard, Main
Indian
Street,
Orchard.
531 Main Street.
530. You're right.
Right.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Season 2 premiere. I'm Alfonso Santinello. That's my co-host Corey Veteramo. I want to thank Santino and Tanya for coming on. We're shooting at the U.S. Realty office at the X in Springfield. And welcome to the Season 2 premiere. We took a little break and we're back, and big things coming up this season, or this year, for 2011. So let's just get back. It's been a while. We're a little rusty, so forgive us. We're gonna get right into
warming up.
It only took me 20 takes to do the intro. Don't worry. So we're gonna get right into the hot topics. First up, Google's pushing educational software. They're talking with the makers of educational software build a marketplace for online learning programs. The industry is said to be worth $5 billion because Google needs $5 billion. They've already done a couple apps or whatever the market share that they're doing. One of the companies they're working with is Avery Education. It's one of the first ones. It's pretty much a web-based tool that lets students edit images and audio in front of the teachers in the classroom, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And they want to really push that and do more with that. I don't know, what else can they do? Like, this is like, now they're going to the school, so which is going to be a huge market for them to get into, because every school, their education's gone all viral now.
Right.
So the school's going to have to pay for the apps?
No. There's gonna be one person per school that will be in charge of it. It says in here, I think. Yeah. They said like one person will be in charge, and they'll monitor everyone. Students can't just go on by themselves. They have to be monitored by a teacher. And it's just educational, like editing and computer. So I mean, there's a lot of tests that they do online now too.
Oh, okay.
So it's enhancing just going online for educational purposes.
So it would be like Google app 7th grade social studies.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, eventually it'll get to that point, yeah.
Well, it's bringing more information. It's giving them more access to information, too, so they can do better projects, get better images, and things like that. Plus, their competitors are already doing it. I mean, Apple and Microsoft already have things geared towards education.
Yeah.
So it's what their competitors are doing. So they're actually, Google's behind for once.
Wow. Google. I can tell you her address if you want to sue her. Actually, I don't know your address.
No,
I don't know.
It's a secret.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this could be good for them, and it's gonna be good for the students. Like for a lot of students, the old way of teaching is sitting there and listening to the teacher talk through the book. It doesn't really do well anymore. No. Learning through computers, actually, there was a test about it a few months ago. They said it's actually more beneficial for the students.
Yeah, well, they have like this thing. It's called NETS. It's where the teachers, it's a guideline. Well, now they have new guidelines for teachers that using the internet and technology is part of the guideline you have to meet as a teacher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So now it's like
Like they're required to incorporate it in their learning? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanya.
That's what I go to school for.
Next up, the FCC adopts rules to regulate the internet. I got this from brandweek.com. Interesting article. They're saying the FCC is asserted its authority over the internet Tuesday on December 21st. Pretty much stating the internet should stay free and open, which is true. I don't know why they kind of just jumped on this now. They're going to put 3 rules in order, the article says. Rule number 1 is to ensure transparency of internet services requiring fixed and wireless service to describe their network management practices, which means if your Wi-Fi or internet, like, you're not supposed to be charging an obscene amount, is what I'm taking from it. I don't know. Rule number 2: no blocking. No blocking rule fixed with wireless internet services cannot block lawful content, applications, or services. And Rule 3 applies to fixed internet services, prohibits internet services from discriminating against any lawful content or giving preferential treatment or to certain content. So pretty much if anything's on the web, it can't be blocked. Everything should be open, is what they want, that the FCC wants. Which, I mean, the internet isn't owned by any person, so it should be open for everyone.
I agree. I think that's a good idea. I tell you, I am personally frustrated with blocked adult entertainment websites. I think they need to go, and they all
Are
need.
you
I'm just
kidding?
What?
I'm kidding. It's a joke. That's Santino Bruno,
Confessions
U.S.
of Santino.
US Realty.
Call him today.
Just kidding.
I don't think he was.
No, not at all.
No, what they're saying is that large phone and cable companies are just getting too large and they're becoming the internet gatekeepers.
Yeah.
So they're trying to prevent that from happening, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to go to brandweek.com and read up on the article, I don't think we're doing a great job of explaining it, so just go on and read it. Next up, for the local story, Pride stores are providing public parking, picnic tables for the users of the Connecticut River Walk and Bikeway in Springfield. If you know what the Ag 1 path is on River Road, they're going to be building one in Springfield on the opposite side, and Pride wants to donate a lot to that. The president, Robert Boldock, he said last week, which was in mid-December, that we're taping now, it will start North End Bridge along the access. He said the station will provide ample parking. He'll pay for the paved lot, public restrooms, and create clean level strip land of picnic tables and bike racks. So I mean, it'd be great for the city, and it'll clean up.
Are they
a lot
going to connect the Agawam River Walk though, and their River Walk? Because they have a
No.
really big issue with that.
No, the Agawam one doesn't even go up to the bridge.
Well, I didn't know if they had plans to build it together, because I have a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, oh, because you're okay. Yeah.
I don't want the riffraff coming into Agawam.
Yeah, well, they already do it because of Six Flags, so I mean, it doesn't really
I know,
matter.
but it's bad enough that people are leaving paraphernalia on my porch. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
What kind of paraphernalia?
I think. Well, it's gonna be good for him. I don't know. Can he write this off as a tax write-off or a donation?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, then.
He won't be doing it for much longer until he has to like start picking up broken glass and
Yeah.
having issues and fights. And it'll last all of like a month until
It's a liability.
Springfield really kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the city of Springfield are like
Positive.
real. They're real thankful for him and everything, which is great. But most of his stations are located in Springfield. His office is in Springfield. So I just think there's like it's good, but there's kind of like he's wants something back, tax reason or whatever.
I like the idea. It's nice.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, Springfield, everything that's going on right now, like with Holyoke, they're cleaning up and they're doing a lot better. I think Springfield just kind of needs to start doing that a little bit, and I
Right.
mean, they're slowly doing it. Just Holyoke's kind of stepping up a lot quicker. So I think this might be a good step for Springfield to start cleaning up and getting everything.
Because
Nice.
that riverfront's really nice property down there. Like,
Yeah, where it's right where the
Yeah,
riverfront.
it
If you don't know where the riverfront is, it's like where the Basketball Hall of Fame is. Where there's Uno's, the Hilton, Onyx, like that's considered the riverfront. That's where they want to clean up and create the bike path. I mean, there's a path there now. It's just it's not safe. It's definitely not safe, but they're going to clean it up, put parking just for the path, and just make it usable, which would be good. It's going to be nice to run along there during when it's nice out. Last up,
Save my comments.
all right. Last up, we're going to go over the 10 worst celebrity business owners. Some of these people aren't even celebrities, so I don't even know why they're on the list, but I'm just going to go over them real quick. Kim Basinger, Heidi Montag, Lenny Dykstra, Heidi Fleiss, Suzanne Summers, Stan Lee, Jim Backer, Marion Suge Knight, I probably pronounced that wrong, Jim McMahon, and
That's Shug.
Suge Knight. Ha!
I didn't even catch it. What did you say?
I don't even know. And Paris Hilton. Suge, yeah.
Sorry, Shug.
You know I always mispronounce names. It's just-
That's Shug.
yeah. So the ones I really want to talk about is Kim Basinger. She bought a town in Georgia and tried to use that as a business plan and was going to turn into a tourist attraction place. She bought it for $20 million and sold it for $1 million because she did it just. Then she filed for bankruptcy. Like that's just the dumbest move. How can you buy a town? I didn't even know towns can go for sale.
I didn't either.
Well, it's Georgia.
So not a
Who lives
good. So
there?
not a good investment, or
No, it wasn't a
No,
good. That
not
she was dreaming of turning it into a tourist attraction.
She lost like 19 million. Would you say that's a good investment?
Well, I mean,
Real estate.
maybe that's Santino Bruno. You guys
Bye.
Call today.
maybe she enjoyed her time was worth that 19 million.
Maybe. It was an opportunity
Her
cost.
movies are not even worth that money. Suzanne Summers. I'm kind of surprised she's on this list because she did very well business-wise with the Thigh Master way back in, I don't know, was it 80s or 90s?
Still use mine.
But she tried. She left the Thigh Master obviously because she's like 80 now. But she tried doing her own like the shopping channel, whatever that is.
BBC.
Yeah, thank you. Suzanne's Kitchen and make it yourself meal stuff, and that just went down too. She spent so much money on it, and now she's selling teeth whitening systems for $50. The article said, so that's kind of
Did
funny.
you see her picture?
Can you just talk about Heidi Fleiss real quick? That's a good one.
Yeah, she's a hot mess. Wasn't she
Yeah.
on that drug rehab show?
Yep.
I don't know who she is.
Dr. Drew.
Can I
Yeah,
see this?
I didn't write down her information on there.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't?
the lady with the black hair who's like,
No,
all,
she's the
like,
one
maxed
who-
out.
Yeah, she's the one who ran those power prostitute chains, like high-end,
Really?
prostitute rings. And I think I read. Listen, I think I read something in an article where now her job, she works in Vegas and she has dude farms, where she has.
I think I heard she's gonna get a show on like Animal Planet or TLC, hosting like a bird show or something.
She has
No.
dude ranch. She has good-looking guys, and she sells them for
Like
$250
literally a
an
dude
hour.
ranch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not like a
Not
cowboy
like-
in your boots and your hat. And
She does have like a big thing with birds. That was on Dr. Drew though. It was like
I
her
thought I
bird is
saw
her
her
best friend or something.
Yeah, I thought I saw something her having her own show, but
I don't know what shows you're
Suge
watching.
Knight, yeah. I don't watch. Suge Knight, that's how you pronounce it. He was a Death Row Record CEO. He went to prison. Shocking. And everyone that was on his label left. They started their own labels, and he owned. A woman sued him for $107 million and took 50% of the record label. That pretty much just screwed him, and he's still in jail for at least another 10 years. So he's gonna come out like every other person that comes out of jail broke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about any of these other celebrities or somewhat.
What does Heidi
celebrities.
Montag say? Anything or not?
I didn't write anything down for that because I don't think she is a celebrity.
Right. I just wondered what her investments were.
It's
Her
clothing.
no,
It was clothing.
her assets.
Oh, her assets.
she considers herself the business.
Well, no,
Yeah,
she
dude.
sold clothes.
She
Like
did.
really cheap fabric clothes.
How much is
I see.
Paris Hilton worth? Did you have that?
See, she's an idiot. She in the article it says she was supposed to be getting $2.3 billion inheritance from her grandfather, but her grandfather didn't give it to her because she was a party girl, and she got $5 million instead.
Which is still good.
Yeah, but she still has products out there.
Oh, yeah, she still has her
must be
stuff,
still
but-
making money.
She is getting sued for over $1 million for not promoting movies she was in. She's getting sued by another movie that she does these movies and she gets paid extra money. And she's saying she'll promote it. And she doesn't promote them.
It just doesn't show up.
Yeah, doesn't go to the launch parties. Doesn't do any of the things that like it's in her contract. So she gets sued by the movies that she's in. Then she got that cocaine bust, which is not good for her, and
Didn't
she got
say it was
dropped
gum
by
or something.
gum. I've never seen white gum. I actually know the orbits, but I
I
don't know.
just think there's so many great companies out there that are owned by celebrities and you just don't know it.
Yeah.
And people just need to learn how to be smart with their money and invest wisely and be a little bit more modest.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people that buy stuff just because their celebrities are the owners.
You know what I
Right.
think you
Maybe
can't
they better
miss?
do.
You know what I think you can't miss on if you're a celebrity? Vodka.
Ask Diddy.
And not
I
only
know.
that, I just saw. I was watching.
If everyone knows your name, change it. Then change it again. I like
Too
that
many
type of
people know your
one.
name. Change it.
Alright,
But Dan Aykroyd has that Crystal Skull vodka.
that's his?
Yeah, I swear to God, I just saw it on like Jimmy
Hey, that's
Fallon.
actually pretty good. I didn't know that was his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, Crystal.
Wow.
And then, yeah. And
I've
then
never heard And Hardy has like a sangria. It's really good.
Vinny
Yeah.
Chase on Entourage has that tequila.
Really?
That's
How do you...
Not in real life.
that's.
On that note, guys, thank you for coming on. And we'll be right back with a spotlight with Nunzio on Financially Digital.
Bye.
And welcome back to the Spotlight. I'm here with Nunzio Bruno, owner and operator of Financially Digital. Nunzio, what is Financially Digital?
Financially Digital is a couple of things. It's a web presence. The biggest thing I consider it to be is a resource. It's a resource for financial literacy for individuals just looking to do better for themselves. I have a kind of a saying. That my goal is to make people better consumers of information and products in real life and on the web. And then for the service that I offer explicitly is to small, mid-sized businesses inside of about 50 employees. We rehash business plans, we work on financials, kind of getting everything in place to either break through some kind of plateau or just, if you're feeling like your business is just spinning its wheels, we take a look at it and tactically try to create a plan to move it forward.
So how was it all started?
So I have a lot of experience in planning. I've come up from the financial planning world. I pretty much worked in every capacity, along every rung of the ladder, let's say. And I really had a passion for working with businesses. I love the families that I worked with and the people that I helped, but I really wanted to strategically plan. So about a year ago, I moved back to Springfield and opened up shop for myself.
So what kind of information do you provide on the website?
So basically, again, like I said, it's a lot of education. So it's a lot of financial literacy. We talk about things that are relevant in the news. So a lot of stuff as of late would be reducing debt is a big one, or how to make it through the holiday spending bust and trying not to be paying off credit in June for Christmas presents. Unemployment was a big issue as of late when Greece and all of that sovereign debt kind of happened. I try to take big issues that are happening that are relevant that people see about in the news that might just kind of tune it out because it's something that they might not understand, or they don't know how to attack it, to process it, to make it relevant, and we try to explain it there.
So I've been through the site, and there's a lot of things I learned on it, and it seems to be getting better. Like, what are your plans with it within the future?
So for the site specifically, the directions I want to go is eventually I want to have like job boards in going into it, maybe a forum space. I really like being a resource. I guess I kind of, I've done a little adjuncting in the past, so I have like a passion for teaching. And I kind of want to keep it that, just so that it's always a place where, it's no charge. You show up. If you want to, if you need a little help on a budget, or there's an issue that you heard about, that you can just click through the relevant topics or punch it into a search bar and hopefully find something that breaks down whatever you're looking for so that you can digest it and own it.
Anything else you want to tell the viewers?
No, www.financiallydigital.com. And if there's anything that you guys like to see, if you're there, I'd be happy to write about it or get somebody to write about it. So I'm always trying to make it more of a user-friendly experience, and I love the small businesses that I work with.
Right, great. And thank you, Nunzio, and we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in for the Season 2 premiere. I want to thank Santino, Tanya, and Nunzio for coming on. Corey, I want to thank you.
And you're welcome.
I want to thank Corey. It was a great time. Make sure you tune in this season. We're going to have a lot of big names from Western Mass that are going to be coming on this season, and I can't wait. And it's all going to be surprises. And I'm not talking about Corey as being a big name, even though she is, but see you guys next time.